Welcome everybody to a special first look map preview of Fraser Valley, British Columbia. This is a 4X map that will be coming to PC players very soon, hopefully in early August, over at Hill Valley Farms itch.io. Today is a great pleasure that I get to explore this map with you, show off some of its great sights, and talk to you about the features that are becoming with the map. But before that, this video is brought to you by Donald Smart and Darren Manville. Thank you for being farm barons. So the Fraser Valley map, as I mentioned, is going to be available over at itch.io. So I am going to leave a link in the description below. Be sure to go there, bookmark the site, and keep checking back over the course of early August to see when the map might be released. Now this map features 20 completely different built-out farms, lots of different animal areas. In fact, we have approximately 10 dairy farms. All of those dairy farms are going to support grazing. This map is also going to feature forestry quite heavily, as one might have already been able to tell. In fact, there's also some little treats that we're going to find, like a giant canyon. We can do a little bit of a river run through. There is a racetrack. And as far as production goes, well, we have a large quarry with a cement and concrete factory. This map also includes some custom crops: rye, alfalfa, clover, and hops have been added to this map. With respect to hops, we can then further process our hops by drying it. You're going to either use heating oil or propane gas for that operation. I hope you will agree with me that this is just an absolutely stunning map. Now, one thing I will warn you is you're going to need a fairly strong system in order to run this, especially if you have turned on your view distances anything beyond 100%. Now, while we are getting a fairly steady 60 frames per second, right now in game, we have been in the game for quite a while and looked around a fair bit. And I've also lowered my normal view distance from 200% down to 150. As you can see over the farmland, the arable land is fairly flat, yet the forestry is going to be very hilly and bumpy. See, we have quite a variety of farms through here. We also have other custom production, like a full-fledged nursery, amongst multiple other things. And we're going to take a look at those here in a little bit. There's going to be several areas for poultry operations, like what we see below. We have our biogas plant. There's also construction sites where you can further purchase the land and clear it off and put your own things down. As far as the farms go, farms have a couple interesting features in them, and that many of the farms are also sell points. You can either leave those sell points there after you buy the farm, or you could sell the sell point. I've been told that all of these farms will be completely customizable in the final release. Right now, they are not in the early access copy that I have access to. Now, who doesn't love a train, right? Well, this map has one. A very long train, for that fact. And it just progresses across the map. I don't think that this train is actually drivable. I'm not sure 100% if we have a train sell point off the map. Let's go ahead and show you the PDA here. This again is Fraser Valley. We have an early access beta copy by Hilly Farms. Again, his itch.io page is hillyfarms.itch.io. There is going to be a link to that down in the description below. Here we have the PDA, and it is quite busy. As you can see, we've got tons of farms on this map. We've got all the different animal husbandries, from chickens to horses to cows to pigs to sheep. We also have lots of production. Let's go ahead and take a look at our production here. We're going to have greenhouses. We have a grape processing because we do have grapes pre-placed on this map. We've got fermenting silos at the various farms. We have our large industrial biogas plant, which we saw earlier. We have a nursery, and at the nursery, we're going to be able to make seedlings and designer plants. And we're going to be able to then take those seedlings and make western hemlock hedges from seeds or seedlings, and then also further make more designer plants. We also have hops, as I mentioned, on this map, and we have technically four hop facilities, 3 dryers and 1 comber only. We're going to need to harvest our hops and process those into raw cones. We're then going to need to take our raw cones and further process them into dried hops. And we're going to process our dried hops by making use of either heating oil or propane gas. Just over here we have the large nursery that I talked about. You can see we've got several large farms here located right next to that nursery. We make our way into town. There are buyable properties that we can then get rental income from. They have a neat little feature. There's a few large contractor yards as well. This is clearly a Google Earth image, and this map has been basically recreated as best as possible with the real-life area of Fraser Valley. In fact, the farms, for the most part, are placed exactly where the farms are in real life, and are approximately to scale with respect to the buildings and the type of farm that they are. This map includes custom textures from GFS and Bullet Bill. Hops are from Team JZD Vidhostice, and they are off of the Giants mod hub. The map has alfalfa and clover. Now the alfalfa and clover, for simplicity, has basically been made such that when you cut alfalfa or cut clover, it's going to convert to regular FS22 grass. However, alfalfa and clover will have different growth schedules, and the yield will be different depending on the crop. This map includes many vacant farmlands as well as other areas. There are approximately 20 or so houses scattered around that have very small backyards. They are all tied to a single viable farmland for you to then be able to role play doing lawn care and other things as well. There is a specific valley, which we are making our way over to right now, called Winch Valley, which has been designed exclusively to take advantage of the Platinum expansion and the winches, the yarders, and all of that cool gameplay that we got way back in 2023. This map is using custom trees from INF modding. Here we have our quarry. The quarry is where we're going to be processing our stones and our lime. Who wants to join me on a few races around the speedway? And let's close this video out by just taking a look here at this forest. Let's dive down into the canyon and make our way over to Winch Valley. So guys, I'd love to hear what you all think down in the comments below with respect to Fraser Valley. Again, this map is set in British Columbia, Canada. It is a 4X map, therefore it's going to be coming to PC players only Very, very sorry, console players. Hopefully, maps like this will be available to you in FS25, which is just a few short months away. Now, if you are maybe looking to pick up FS25, you consider maybe using my affiliate link down in the description below. Keep an eye out on Hilly Farms' itch.io page for the eventual release of this map, and when this map does release, do know that we will be having a full map tour. And boy, that map tour is going to take an extremely long time with all of these farms. 20 farms, like I said, lots of custom production on this map. It is going to be one heck of a cool map for you all to play, either in single player or maybe more perfectly in multiplayer. Again, I'd love to hear what you all think down in the comments below. And until next time, happy farming.